flats and one missile. The capital, Kyiv, today. 2 people were killed and more were injured.
We managed to escape. We were in the kitchen. We were lucky. It was a direct hit into the living room. My wife and elder child have their legs broken. They have legs broken open. The younger one was taken somewhere by the rescuers. I'm looking for him now.
Russia says it is only attacking military targets.
Еще раз подчеркну, что огонь ведется только по объектам военной инфраструктуры вооруженных сил Украины.
Ukrainian defiance wherever, whenever, however. Ukrainian army sources say they destroyed this Russian convoy. In truth, they know they cannot stop the Russian advance, merely slow it. And in northeastern Ukraine, that meant standing in front of advancing Russian tanks. Melitopol, way down south on the coast, an elderly man confronts Russian troops. He says, "This is my country, my country. Don't you have problems in your own country?"
I don't actually see a total overrunning of a country which is almost the size of France, with 45 million people in it plus. And so that's no simple undertaking, even for the post-Soviet army of Russia.
Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov says they don't want to occupy Ukraine. But check that against delivery. His line manager, of course, said they wouldn't invade. This from Belarus, trainloads of pain. Russia armor on the move. What we've seen in Ukraine, a fraction of what remains available. America offered to evacuate the country's president. He said, "I don't want a ride, I want ammunition."
Ніяку зброю ми не складемо. Будемо захищати нашу державу, тому що наша зброя – це наша правда. Наша правда в тому, що це наша земля, наша країна, наші діти. І ми все це будемо захищати. Ось і все. Ось це і є те, що я хотів вам сказати. Слава Україні!
Ukraine is under invasion from the north via Russia's client state Belarus, from the east via Russia itself, from the south via Russia's Crimea Peninsula and the Sea of Azov. Inside Ukraine, the key thrust is south from Belarus, approaching the capital Kyiv from the north, east and west. Ukraine's second city, Kharkiv, same tactic, now gradually being surrounded. South, the key port city, Mariupol. The Pentagon says an amphibious assault here has landed thousands of Russian troops. It's believed these forces will then link up northeast in Donetsk and Luhansk, the breakaway areas of East Ukraine. Even relocated Western embassies way out west in Lviv are now threatened by invasion routes south from Belarus. Lviv today, queues again, civilians signing up as soldiers. Tellingly, national conscription no longer functions. It's locals defending their locale as best they can. Overnight, Russia in a minority of one. Of course, Moscow vetoed the UN's condemnation of Putin's war, but China's abstention a diplomatic crumb of comfort for the West.
Last night was the most horrific for Kiev since, just imagine, 1941, when it was attacked by Nazis.
Since then, Turkey has moved to ban Russian warships from the Black Sea, and France intercepted this freighter in the Channel, bound for Russia under sanctions rules. East to Berlin, Poland and Lithuania want more, much more from Germany than sending Ukraine 5,000 helmets.
5,000 helmets? This must be a joke. Das ist ein Witz. Das muss ein Witz sein. We have to deliver real support for the Ukrainian population.
All the while, Russian TV is showing more armour crossing, this, it said, into the disputed Luhansk region in the east of the country, as Russia at home assaults social media, restricting some access to Facebook. For millions of Ukrainians, another night tonight will be in cellars, bunkers, Kiev's underground system, nights they could not have imagined even a week ago. And here, one new Ukrainian life began, again with a mum who could scarcely have imagined this so recently. Above ground, they stream out west in the precious uncurfewed hours of daylight to Poland, to Romania, to safety.
Well, as Russian troops